You finally get into bed. You deserve this. You've been running all day. But then, just one quick scroll, one video, then another, then a rabbit hole you didn't ask for. Next thing you know, it's 2 a.m. and your alarm is set for 6. It goes off. That sound, your eyes feel like sandpaper, your body refuses, and somewhere between hitting snooze and dragging yourself to the bathroom, you make the promise again. Tonight, I'm going to bed early. You won't. And the worst part? Someone in your life sleeps 5 hours and acts like they've been reborn every morning. Or you scroll past another 5 a.m. routine guy, glowing, energized, talking about cold plunges like it's the most natural thing in the world. And you're thinking, what are these people actually doing? Here's what nobody tells you. It's not about how many hours you sleep. It's about how those hours happen. Your brain doesn't just turn off when you close your eyes. It moves through cycles, roughly 90 minutes each, from light sleep to deep sleep to REM, where you dream, process emotions, and consolidate memory. When those cycles complete cleanly, uninterrupted, your body recovers in a way that feels almost unfair. That's why some people sleep 6 hours and feel like rockets, but you sleep 8, 9 hours, and wake up wrecked. Because your sleep is fragmented, you're waking up mid-cycle. The blue light from your phone is lying to your brain. The coffee you had at 4 p.m. is still in your system. Your room is too warm. The street light bleeds through the curtain. All of it pulls you out of deep sleep, the only sleep that actually restores you. And it doesn't matter how long you sleep if you never get there. So let's actually fix it. Consistency first. Sleep and wake at the same time, every day. Yes, weekends too. Your brain is a clock. When you train that clock, it starts releasing melatonin on its own, at the right time, automatically. Try it for 2 weeks. Pay attention. Think in cycles, not hours. Instead of I need 8 hours, aim for 6, 7.5 or 9. Multiples of 90 minutes. Wake up at the end of a cycle, not the middle. That's the difference between groggy and sharp. Protect the last hour. No screens for the 60 minutes before bed. I know, that's the one you're already rolling your eyes at. But blue light signals to your brain that it's still daytime. It cuts melatonin and keeps you wired even when your body is exhausted. Swap it for dim lighting, a warm shower, something slow. Signal to your body, it's time to power down. In the morning, get outside within the first 30 minutes. Just 10 minutes of natural light resets your circadian clock and wakes your mind without caffeine. Don't hit snooze. It fragments the sleep cycle you just finished. Get up, splash cold water on your face, move your body, even 20 jumping jacks. That spike in dopamine and norepinephrine is what real waking up feels like. And caffeine, nothing after 2 p.m. Even if you fall asleep fine, caffeine reduces deep sleep by up to 30%. You sleep, but you don't recover. It's like charging your phone with a broken cable. It says it's charging, but you wake up at 40%. Your bedroom, cold, dark, silent. The colder the room, the deeper the sleep. Any light disrupts microcycles you won't even notice breaking. And those thoughts that flood in the second you lie down, the to-do lists, the replayed conversations, the decisions you haven't made yet, that's your brain trying to process what it didn't get to during the day. So before bed, write it down. Everything. The act of putting it on paper tells your brain, you don't have to hold this anymore. It stops trying to solve problems and starts letting go. If you want extra support, magnesium glycinate has solid research behind it for nervous system relaxation. Chamomile, ashwagandha, they have a place too. Talk to your doctor first. These are tools, not shortcuts. Now here's the part that actually matters most. Sleep is not weakness. We live in a culture that treats exhaustion like a badge. Like the person running on 4 hours is somehow more serious, more committed. They're not. They're just tired. The people doing incredible things aren't the ones staying up the latest. They're the ones waking up clear. Because everything, your focus, your decisions, your emotional control, your creativity, your discipline, it all runs on sleep. Trying to perform on a tired brain is like trying to pour from an empty cup. You have nothing to give. Sleep well and the cup fills. Then everything else becomes easier. One day after you apply this, you'll wake up before your alarm. You'll open your eyes and they'll be this quiet. Your body will feel light, your mind will feel clean, and you'll realize you didn't need more sleep, you just needed better sleep. If this hit home, drop a comment. I'm fixing my sleep. It tells me this kind of content is worth making, and helps me bring more of it to you. And if you want to know how to stay sharp and focused all day without caffeine, yeah, without it, subscribe and hit the bell. Because that's exactly what the next video is about. No stimulants, no dependency. Just your own biology working the way it was designed to. See you there. And tonight, sleep well. You've earned it.